EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the historic Pebble Beach Golf Links, live first-round coverage of the Tiburon Championship. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. We've got a tie at the top at 6 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard. So let's get out to the course, already deep into the round as we head to the tee on the par 4 15th. Well, Frank, we're back here at Pebble Beach for the second time this year. Now it's the Tiburon Championship. And listen, this is a tournament folks want to win. There's no doubt about that. But I think also most of our golfers have one eye on next week, and that is the PGA Championship. What do you think?
No doubt about that, Rich. But this is more than a tune-up. We know that because it is Pebble Beach. This is America's St. Andrews. So anytime there's a chance, not just to play, but play a tournament at Pebble Beach, most people are coming.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. So after a big drive, 77 yards now for his second. Well, safely on, but that's going to be a long way away. Going to have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Yeah, you really got to put a charge into it up that slope, and that is fairly well done. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll remain at 1 under par. This is a really pretty hole, the par 4 16th. What's the right line here, Frank?
Well, if you want to pick out something in the horizon there, if you look closely down there, the tallest tree in the distance, that's sort of right bang in the middle of the fairway. You will not see your tee shot land and you won't see it run out, but that's the line. So, he's actually human. A fairway miss. That one goes into the rough. I wonder what's going to happen next. That's a tough lie to come out of. Not surprising it's come up short.
Well short right there, but still in the game for a par. Oh, kind of bladed that one. Got it out, but it is now in the rough. That is not the worst shot in the world, but obviously could have been better.
Certainly. Definitely hoping to try and get inside 3 feet, but it's a little outside that.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, a disappointing 6 here at par 4. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. Well, here we are, 17th hole, and this is where you can make your mark on this win. Frank, so much history on this par 3.
It's just a great hole too, Rich. You know, that hourglass-shaped green on the angle. But you're right when you talk about history. You go back to 1972, and this hole played into the breeze. It was a 1-iron for Jack Nicklaus. Said one of the greatest shots he ever hit. Actually hit the flagstick, nearly went in. And, of course, one of my favorites is 1982. Tom Watson had missed this green to the left, and the late Bruce Edwards was his caddy. And they were looking for options because they were in such a perilous situation with the US Open on the line. And Watson said, well, what about if I just hole it? And if you look really closely at the footage, as Watson starts to run across the green, he's pointing his finger back at Bruce and saying, I told you so. And then just a few years ago, too, Gary Woodland, he had to chip it on this green and made 3.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay at 1 over. Well, here we are now at arguably the greatest finishing hole in golf. 536-yard par 5. Pacific Ocean, massive fairway bunker stretching more than 100 yards on the left, and cypress trees. Just a few of the things you need to contend with. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Look, I know par fives are long holes and most people struggle to reach, but that 3-wood did not even touch the putting surface. Had to be the wrong club. I know it's ambitious, but look where it is now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he had to be thinking about making that kind of talent. He possesses the good hands. Beautiful shot right there, and that is an eagle. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about improving your own game.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Notah Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Monterey Peninsula and Pebble Beach, live second-round coverage of the Tiburon Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Seamus Power, the Irishman, is the leader. He shows the way at 7 under.
So no fairway to start, but no reason to panic either, Frank.
Oh, no pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under.
Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
No damage done after missing the first fairway, but he should like this one a little bit better here at number 2. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
When you find yourself in the fairway on the second at Pebble, you have a great opportunity to take advantage of one of the easiest holes on the course.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. And he moves it to 2 under par. This is a pretty hole, the third. 397 yards, just a gentle dogleg to the left. And you do have the option. If you're longer, maybe you just take it up over those trees and cut the dogleg, leaving yourself very short shot in. Or you can play it out to the right, have a little bit more in, but still certainly with a good chance at birdie. that will do just fine. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
130 yards left to the flag. It's a nice round number, and the pin right at the back.
This one has a chance to be close.
Well, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
He has a 12-footer here.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at 2 under.
Wow, a day's worth of breathtaking shots, Frank, from the players and the Pacific Ocean. There it is, and this begins that beautiful 7-hole stretch along the ocean. Short, par 4, fourth hole.
And this is also where some of these decisions become quite critical. Do you try and drive this green 330 yards to the front? Or do you worry about that little pop bunker on that left side, which is about 250 yards to get over it? Because that's what narrows this fairway down. But it plays uphill.
So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. That's good technique, and that is right around 5 feet. Not too bad. 5 feet now for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And he's going to get this to 3 under par. We arrive now at the 189-yard par 3 called the New Fifth. Despite being redesigned by Jack Nicklaus late last century, the safest play here is to the left center of the green. So Noda, a second shot now from the bunker.
Ball sitting in the right front bunker. Not the most difficult bunker here at Pebble Beach, but certainly have some options.
Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th. And that's going to drop him to 2 under.
It's a tremendous par 5 here, the 6th hole. Frank, you can plainly see Stillwater Cove on the right. Where do you want to put this tee shot?
When you look at that tee that you're on for a start, Rich, you're 20 yards above. So whatever you hit's going to go at least 20 yards further. So I look at that first bunker, 270, really only playing 250 yards, and then the fairway sloping towards the right. So even a 3-wood for some of the longer players, just something that hits around there, could even be a long iron, it's going to scoot forward. If you get 270 yards out of your tee shot, I mean, you can still reach this par 5 and 2.
really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Look here at birdie.
And not too much break on this, maybe a little to the right, but it's going back up the hill, so we can't leave it short.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. Well, this is the one you dreamed about, isn't it? Just a little baby wedge that kisses the clouds and drops softly on that tiny green here at the 7th. You and your maker, there's nothing better in the world than to be playing the 7th hole and playing it well here at Pebble Beach. This could be a good one. That's a fun tee shot to hit right there. You know the wind is at your back. You tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. A good opportunity lost there. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is.
From the famous par 3 7th to the equally famous par 4 8. Frank, what a hole.
It is, Rich, and it starts, in my opinion, the best 3 consecutive par 4s in golf. This one's a little bit of a blind tee shot. That white rock that's just up ahead, that's your line. If you hit it over the right side of that, your run out is about 250 yards. If you go a little left of that, you've got another 20 yards up your sleeve. But do not go further than that.
Yeah, that one going to chase down the fairway a little, and it'll wind up perfect.
Frank, just the visuals on this second shot to number 8, mind-boggling.
Yeah, this is really where Pebble Beach attracts the best players in the world. Sitting on top of that hill, and you look at this green that angles away from the player on the player's right. Plus, you actually have to look at the putting surface. There's only a small area of flat surface. If you come up, anything sort of 5 or 6 yards short on that putting surface, it will come off. But also, too, you can, if a little bit of local knowledge, don't tell too many people, but you can use the back edge of the green, too, to roll the ball back.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Nope, got up and out of that one quickly. You could see it. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And he'll drop back now to 1 under par. The thing about Pebble Beach is it's easy to lose focus, stare off the horizon, the Pacific Ocean, and all that beauty that surrounds you. But then you remember, all right, I'm playing the 9th hole here. This is one of the hardest par 4s in the world. Pay attention. That's right in the pocket. Now, watch this gravity take over here. That's going to come on down the slope. Wow, really well done. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Well, when you find your ball in the fairway at the 9th, you hit a great tee shot, one of the most difficult fairways to hit on the entire golf course, but now it opens up the opportunity to hit a great second.
Well, it's not the worst shot I've seen, but look where the flag is. It's in the front. And ball's in the back. Switch it around, not so bad.
Now this for birdie.
Yeah, and there's two things to think about with this putt, that right to left break and also the slope. It is quite quick and will demand a soft touch.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will mean it's an even par score of 35 on this front side.
Now beginning the inward half here at Pebble Beach, and it is some start to this backside, Frank. A big, bold par 4, once again running the entire length of the Pacific Ocean along the right.
Yeah, visually it's stunning, no doubt about that, with the world's largest hazard there on the right. So your mind does go to the left side of this fairway, but you don't want it to go too far left. Those 3 bunkers, they're very much in play. But really aim in the left side of this fairway because the fairway does kick to the right.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. And that will be quite a challenge from there to get away with his par.
If he can make this, I'd just take it and run to the next hole.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And that's going to move him back down to even par. We head now to the 370-yard par 4 11th, where ideally you'd like to favor the left side of the fairway to open up the approach into one of the smallest greens at Pebble Beach.
That will work out just fine.
From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
124 left to the flagstick, pin smack bang in the middle.
sure what happened there. Wrong club selection or execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par.
First par 3 now on the backside. Frank, this is sort of the forgotten hole, the 12th, 202 yards.
It is. It's in the corner of the golf course. If you look at the right side of the screen, it's very narrow, but that's actually the entry or the gateway. And the reason why I say that, that's the full width of the putting surface. If you're going to take the bunker on, you've got to carry the ball another 8 or 9 yards. But one thing in your favor is this hole plays 10 yards downhill.
Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again, in the bunker. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. 18 feet from the bottom of the cup. Just going to sneak on by. So, a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. The 13th here at Pebble Beach is sort of a forgotten hole. It's only 401 yards at par 4, but I promise you'll remember it if you make a birdie here, and you'll have a good chance if you put it in the correct position off the tee. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Now Notah, his second from the fairway.
He's looking at 148 yards to the front, 157 to the hole, looking to make up for that drop shot with a birdie here.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he'll remain at 2 over par.
Frank, the 14th hole, par 5, it is one of the most difficult par 5s in championship golf, isn't it?
It certainly is, Rich. Not just because of the length of the hole, 570 plus yards, but reachable only really by the longest hitters in the right conditions. But it's the third shot. I've got to rank the third shot as probably the hardest short wedge shot, right up there with the 15th hole at Augusta. The drive was fine, but just not long enough. So this par 5 out of his reach.
Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. You may have heard of the 17-mile drive near Pebble Beach. It's scenic. It is one you absolutely want to put on your bucket list, but you don't want to get there by chasing a tee shot onto the road. That's what can happen if you blow it way right here at 15, if you do keep it in play. At 393 yards, this 15th hole is absolutely one on which you can make a birdie. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Just under 80 yards to go now as he'll decide how to flight his second. Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Oh, it doesn't hurt to leave it short when you do that. Well done. That is a birdie from off the green. Par 4, 16th hole. Frank, what's the right play off the tee?
You don't need driver here for a start, Rich. It's a long iron or even a fairway wood. Now, you see that big gaping bunker in the middle of the fairway? That's not really in play. 205 yards gets over that. But that's the line. If you look closely up the right there, those two bunkers, you just see a little sliver of the bunker, the left of the two on the right. That's sort of a no-no. So anything slightly left of that runs out about sort of 280 yards, that is prime.
So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. And that ball gonna settle on the fringe, but a good distance from the hole. "11 feet away." Nope. Okay, that in for a bogey at 16. And that won't help the cause one bit. If you stop for just a moment, it can really hit you where you are and what's happened here. This 17th hole at Pebble Beach, the par 3. Jack with a 1-iron that hit the flagstick in 1972 on his way to winning the U.S. Open Championship. And then a decade later, Tom Watson from just long of the green, chipping in for a birdie to beat Jack Nicklaus. Yeah, history made here at the 17th hole. Didn't play the wind very well there, and that's going to wind up too strong and over the green. Now a second to this par 3. Oh, no, just appeared to be befuddled by the break there. That one finished off for bogey here at 17, and he'll slide back now to 3 over par.
Frank, you don't need to say a whole lot. 18T, Pebble Beach.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful finishing hole, Rich. Two of my favourites really are this hole here, just looking at that tee shot, and the 18th at St Andrews because of exactly where you are. But this hole, when you look at the water there, Stillwater Cove, it's so beautifully framed by the bunkers. And then when you start to look at the tee shot, you start to notice what the designer's done, just leaving the tree there in the middle of the fairway. So the decision is, do I play short, left, or right? And it's not the only tree on the hole, too, because that upcoming second shot, you have another tree short right to contend with. But if there's ever a hole you want a birdie to finish, this is the one.
He pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. And need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. So, Frank, this a very difficult Friday for our featured golfer. Nothing seemed to go right. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Liberty National Golf Club, it's live first-round coverage of the New Jersey Challenge. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. Our leader is the former Georgia Bulldog, Keith Mitchell. He's off to a good start at 6 under. Well, Frank, we're getting into the meat of the PGA Tour season now. Just finished the second of the 4 majors, the PGA Championship. Now here we are outside of New York City. It's a fun course, Liberty National. It's not just the views, but a lot of different challenges posed to our field here as well.
Yeah, this course is unique. I know we say that a lot, but that cityscape that you refer to in the background, if ever there was a tournament, or should I say a golf course that should be played under lights, this is the one. And with Lady Liberty in the background, I mean, it is a special week, a special occasion on a great little golf course here in, well, in one of the busiest, craziest places in the world.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Yeah, just didn't play enough break there, and it comes up short.
Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll stay at even par. We come now to our first par 3 of the day. The 219-yard second. A changing wind can cause problems here. Avoid the large bunker to the left and hit it close. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. That's a confident roll right there. Well done. It's a par here at the second, and he'll stay at level par. This par 4 third is not long. It's a shade under 400 yards, but you can see there's the fescue on the left. It's a good-looking hole. This is all about accuracy, and you're best off the right center off the tee.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Now this putt's going to feel like you're heading through tar as we go back up the slope, and it is going to push the ball from right to left.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. So that, safely in, it's a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. Well, there's another spot on this golf course where you just stop and soak it all in. That magnificent Manhattan skyline in the distance, and then you get down to business playing this 193-yard fourth hole. Boy, that wind really knocked that one down. Not even going to reach the green. Working back up from below the putting surface. This, a second. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll remain right where he is. Onward now to the 427-yard par 4 fifth. Elevated tee offering a view of a water hazard that runs along the entire left side. Tee shot in the short grass is the key to success here.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Working out of the rough now for his second at the par 4 fifth. And that not quite going to hold the green, but that'll be okay. And really just sort of wasting shots. Those are the ones, Frank, you expect to get in there close.
Yeah, I'll give him a little credit. Maybe overzealous, expecting to hole it, but what could have been a tap-in is now a difficult par.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay right where he is. Well, this 6th hole is 538 yards, the first par 5 on the golf course, and there's glory here. I mean, you can get home in 2, you could make eagle, but there's water, there's peril as well, all along that right side of the green. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5. But Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
That one just going to sneak on by. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. 484-yard par 4-7. This is another case where you have to put it in a good spot off the tee. You see those fairway bunkers left and right, so it's tight. Best option is to go down the left side because that'll give you a good angle coming in for your approach shot. No fairway here, this one in that rough. Here at 7, this his second from off the fairway.
18-footer.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. Here now at the mammoth 611-yard par 5 8th. Only the longest hitters can get home in 2 here, and you must play the angles on this narrow hole correctly if you want to get out of here with a birdie. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. We turn to Notah Begay III for this look at birdie.
And this very makeable here. I see almost no break.
Nope. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th, and he'll stay at 1 over. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4. That is not very good at all. That could cost him.
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20. You just wish you took the shorter club now.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. He is very quickly down to 2 over par. Here now at the 513-yard 10th, longest par 4 on the course. This slight dogleg right offering another stunning view of the New York skyline in the distance. Back 9, here we go. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll stay right where he is. This might be close. Oh, and that one just would not stop. It's going to skip right off the green and into the hazard. Okay, so the drop made, and this will become his third at the par 3.
Now, golf can be a lonely game at times. Another wasted shot, and the job is far from done.
Yeah, much better there. That one drops for his double bogey. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. So here at the 12th at 431 yards, you can see you have an option. It is a split fairway. But the best way to come at it is from the left side. That'll give you access to just about every hole location on this green.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. This from about 10 feet. Oh, man. Boy, it's been one of those days. You think the golf gods are against you. So, a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. With a striking view of the Statue of Liberty in the distance, we move to the 563-yard par 513. Reachable in 2, but players must carry the water guarding the left and front of the green, or they'll be looking at a crooked number. That is going to come to rest squarely in the center of the fairway.
has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. A birdie opportunity here at 13.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
Oh, yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. We arrive now at Liberty National's signature hole, the 150-yard par 3 14th, protected by bunkers, fescue, and the Hudson River. Club selection, absolutely critical here. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And he'll remain at +4. Onward to the 481-yard par 4 15th tough driving hole. This tee shot has to find the fairway between two fairway bunkers. Hit it straight. And that, a good-looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. And that won't be too bad. It'll run just off the back and onto the fringe. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll remain right where he is. We start the finishing stretch here at Liberty National with a drivable 325-yard par 4 16th. This is a great risk-reward challenge with a waste bunker and the water running down the right side. If you miss the fairway here, you get a little wild. Par is no guarantee. Well, that's starting a little right. That's going to need to hold on. Oh, I thought that ball might just have a chance of staying dry, but no such luck as that kicks into the hazard. So the drop taken, and now he'll try to find some way to fashion an up and down from where he is and still get out of here with a par. And that a little beyond the hole, but a good shot. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll stay right where he is. Coming now to the 445-yard par 4 17th, a little wider than many of the fairways here at Liberty National. Driver and a short iron can usually get you home.
That one's going to hit hard. Get a little bit of run out, and that is going to wind up just fine. 174 yards remaining here as he'll play his second. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Just too tough to control out of the sand. That one unable to hold the green. It'll run off into the short stuff. Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to say bogey. Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5. And that won't help the cause one bit. We come now to the home hole at Liberty National. 490-yard par 4 with an unobstructed view of lower Manhattan. Wow. Deep bunkers on the left and New York Harbor on the right, underscoring just how important accuracy off the tee really is. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Just think about it. You've got to cover nearly 2 football fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And this will be a disappointing opening round of 75. So 1 round in the books. Frank, how would you assess what you saw from this golf course?
I think the golf course was the star, Rich. Really, there's enough good holes out there.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Jersey City and Liberty National Golf Club, it's live second-round coverage of the New Jersey Challenge. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We've got a tie at the top at 6 under par. For the golfer we'll be following, a low score is going to be a must in order to make the cut, as they're currently 4 shots below the line. Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
Looking at 111 yards to the front, 119 to the hole. Pin is on the front left part of the green.
Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll remain right where he is.
First par 3 of the day is a good one. It's better than 200 yards. The winds are always the issue here. You need to hit a well-struck shot. We come now to our first par 3 of the day, the 219-yard second. A changing wind can cause problems here. Avoid the large bunker to the left and hit it close.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. That is well read. A terrific putt there to save par. And he'll stay right where he is. Up next, the 395-yard par 4 third. Tight driving hole with fescue on the left, fairway tilting right to left, so a drive right center is ideal. All right, in the fairway. Now from just under 100 yards, he'll stare down his second. That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll remain right where he is. Here now at the second par 3 of the day, 193-yard fourth. Magnificent views of the Manhattan skyline framing a figure 8 green. Missed that, and it's a tough up and down. Boy, this is just way too much club for a front hole location. That was completely overcooked.
Oh, nearly a great shot considering that lie in the rough. Just sadly comes to rest on the fringe.
I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. So the elevated tee here at the 5th gives you a view not so much of the skyline, but the penalty area. You want to obviously keep it out of the water. That runs down the entire left side. This one is all about accuracy. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
133 the number. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he's going to stay at +5. Coming now to our first par 5 of the day, 538 yards, 6th. Avoid the fairway bunker down the right side off the tee, and getting home in 2 is a definite possibility, but beware of the water guarding the complete right side of the green.
Excellent.
Well, had the distance right, just a little bit offline to the left.
And a little bit left, too, this third shot.
So an ideal spot right here, just off the green, a makeable chance at eagle. Oh, yeah, I mean, he had to be thinking about making that kind of talent. He possesses the good hands. Beautiful shot right there, and that is an eagle. Arriving here at the 484-yard par 4 7th. Tight driving hole with fairway bunkers left and right. A tee shot down the left side will open up the angle for the approach.
What a way to feel. Eagle on the previous hole, just swinging easy and just stripes another one. You playing with house money?
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. This from 7 feet. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll hold steady at +3. This is a good hole, this par 5-8. It's a monster, better than 600 yards. If you're one of the big hitters, you might be able to get home in two. Otherwise, you just want to play the angles here. If you do it correctly, you can get out of here with a 4. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Third shot, looking for a good one. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass. So that one runs by. Still some cleanup work to be done.
Certainly from that short of a distance, that leaves more of a putt than you want.
You can see the frustration building. That is not a great putt there. Okay, so problems at the par 5, as that's in for a 7. And that won't help the cause one bit. Finishing out this front side with a good one, 474-yard par 4. This is one where you can't just air it out. There is a creek running across the fairway, and it's 315 yards away. So if you're one of those really long hitters, you have to be kind of careful here. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for his second into the wind. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th. And that will make this a front 9 of 37, 1 over par. And New York, you can see it all in plain, breathtaking sight here at this 513-yard 10th hole. It's the longest par 4 in the golf course. This one working up the right side.
While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces. That was a good one.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
This is a 9-footer.
Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par. And he'll stay right where he is. Short par 4, long par 3. It's actually a par 3. It's a good one at 250 yards this 11th hole. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. On now to the 431-yard par 4 12th. Split fairway here, but the left side offers the easiest access to all hole locations on the green. So here at the 12th at 431 yards, you can see you have an option. It is a split fairway, but the best way to come at it is from the left side. That'll give you access to just about every hole location on this green. No issues here. That is into the fairway. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close. Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
right about 9 feet here to the hole.
This hole really taking its toll now. That goes down, but it's a 6 at the par 4. He'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par. Kind of takes your breath away, doesn't it? The Statue of Liberty in the distance. Then it's time to focus because there's a chance for a birdie here, maybe even an eagle. This 563-yard par 5 13th is reachable into, but beware, there's some water in play here as well.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Almost a great shot. Just missed it a fraction to the right of this green here at par 5.
Yeah, a bit of chip and a putt. Still make 4.
The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And he gets it back to 6 over par. What a cool little hole this is. In fact, it is the signature hole here at Liberty National. Par 3 14th, just 150 yards, but all sorts of problems out there. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Now chipping up to the putting surface for this, his second shot. This is a 13-footer. Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he'll remain at 6 over. Well, with all the talk about length in the modern era, you still like a hole where you have to hit it straight. This is a hard driving hole, a 481-yard par 4 15th. Let's see what you got. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. Absolutely love this hole. This is a reachable par 4. It's 325 yards to 16. There's that waste bunker plus the water running down the right side. Look, you hit the proper tee shot, you could have a hole to remember here. You could make eagle, but if you miss it, you're not guaranteed a par, that's for sure.
Talking about pinpoint accuracy off the tee, 12 for 12. Now that is impressive.
So from a tight lie, this, he is second from just short of the green. Putter's let him down a few times, but this for birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And that's one that is unfortunately not going to matter much in the grand scheme of things, as this is still trending towards being a missed cut. Here's a chance for birdie, the 17th, 445 yards. You can see it's just a little wider than most of the fairways here at Liberty National. Put your drive in play, you'll have a short iron in. Good chance to make a 3.
Well, this would be a good tee shot any other day of the week, really. The only problem is that hole, which is cut front right today. So tee shot on the right, hole cut front right, not exactly the best mix. And an awkward little bunker shot, just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. What a great way to finish here at Liberty National. Big par 4 at 490 yards with a great view of the big city. That's Lower Manhattan in the distance. All right, back to the golf course. Deep bunkers on the left and New York Harbor on the right. It is all about accuracy on this final tee shot.
Well, it's a rarity on the PGA Tour, but a perfect 14 for 14 off the tee. This has been a marvelous exhibition.
Second shot now, and has to be careful because that breeze can be tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub.
Inexcusable.
This from about 10 feet. Okay, a good putt for his par here at the 18th green. And that's going to be a second round score of 72. So that's where this tourney will end for our featured golfer. Their 2-round score.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, and TPC Sawgrass, live opening round coverage of the Sawgrass Invitational. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. The leader is Mark Hubbard. He's on the move early at 5 under par. Round 1 here at the Sawgrass Invitational. And this course, TPC Sawgrass, always one of our favorite places to watch and call a tournament. And for the players, Frank, as we near the final third of the season, these are the types of events that start to carry a little more weight in terms of those all-important FedEx Cup points.
Player of the Year is going to be up for grab too, Rich. So, I know we need to sort of strike it hot during those major championships too, but if you can finish strong this last third of the year, I mean, what a year this could be. I mean, you could win the whole cat and caboodle.
Now a 7-footer. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at level par. Second hole, it's a par 5.
You'd think birdie or eagle off this team. We've seen a lot during the Players' Championship, but once again, you have to move that tee shot right to left. But be careful of those pines.
Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape. That would have been a good one to convert on. Instead, that'll be left for birdie. A dead-on look here for birdie. Oh, my goodness. How does that stay out? That finished off for a par here with the second, and he'll stay at even par. So we started with a par 4, then a par 5, and now the 177-yard par 3 third hole. Plenty of hazards here, Frank.
You really break this green up into 3 portions. Front left, front right, and that back, just on top of the ridge.
Yeah, he was wanting that one to bite, but that was destined to be long all the way. Second shot now, here at the par 3.
Quite easy to see, mission not accomplished. The job was to get the ball out of the rough, land the ball on the green, and that did not happen.
Well, Frank, it's not ideal, but sometimes psychologically a bogey's not that bad.
It would have been easy to come completely off the rails there. So all in all, I'd take a bogey.
That one in for a bogey here at the third. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Frank, how difficult is it to access the hole location if you miss the fairway here at 4?
Well, if you miss it left, I've got to say the lesser of two evils is to be in the bunker on the right.
So tempting to go for it right, but that's a very smart layup. Going to leave a simple little wedge shot into this fourth green. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. Here we go.
That was a good strike. Took it straight at it, too. That one bounce and check. Well played.
This one moving left here for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. Frank, the golf course toughens up right here at the long par 4 fifth.
Yeah, when you play it off the back tee, 470 yards, it's nearly 320 yards to that last bunker down the left side. That really has to be in the back of your mind. The ideal tee shot, little left to right.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. On now to the 6th, the hole that Pete Dye called the most beautiful hole at TPC Sawgrass. It's a par 4 at 393 yards. The water is self-evident left, framed by a long bunker that shapes the left side of the fairway. Up near the green, precision's important as there are no fewer than 7 bunkers of various sizes waiting to swallow up errant approach shots. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. 7th hole here at TPC Sawgrass generally plays into the wind, one of the stadium course's most difficult greens to hit, Frank.
It's a really weird tee shot here. You have those 3 little pop bunkers down the right, and then that bunker that meanders once again all the way down the left side. The bunker that's just slightly right of the canal. Very awkward angle off the tee.
Yeah, that will get a little bit of run. That will be just fine. Down on the course, let's check in with Notah Begay III.
Looking at 153 to the hole, the pin is stuck in the front right section of the green.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. Well, this par 3 will get your attention, no question about it. 237 yards. It's the longest par 3 here at TPC Sawgrass. And very simply, it requires a solid strike with a middle to long iron, maybe even a fairway wood. This is a hard hole. So that one off target, knocked down a bit by that tree, and that'll make things difficult from there. Still work to do to get this on the green. This his second. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll remain right where he is. Frank, now at the 9th, this really is one of my favorite par 5s in the entire sport.
And I certainly enjoy watching people play it today, Rich. It used to be unreachable, but the longer hitters now, we're starting to see them go for this par 5 regularly in 2. And the reason why they start to hit the drive more down the right now than what they used to. People used to try and go down the left side. The right side, it hugs the water, but you get a better view of the second shot.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Okay, not too bad there. 8 feet now for birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that will mean it's a front 9 score of 35, 1 under par. Similar to the first hole, the 10th is a relatively short par 4, 424 yards, but it requires accuracy and some strategy. You have to put your ball in the right place. A dog leg left, you have trees on the right, and don't forget about that big bunker on the left-hand side. that will do just fine. From the fairway Notah, this his second.
Staring at 142 to the hole, coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back-to-back.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. Now the time to be aggressive. Par 5, 558-yard, 11th hole, Frank. What's the key here?
Tee it high and let it fly. This is the big chance here. This is one of the widest fairways on the golf course. This is where you chance it all. Well, that is straighter than straight.
So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. Okay, I'll be pretty happy with that one on the green and 2, but a long ways. Frank, he'll need to refocus immediately because that's not a guarantee. 2 putts from that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No time to celebrate right now. Grind on that first putt. Get it inside that magic circle. At least try and guarantee a birdie.
Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. A great opportunity here for birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. Now to the short par 4 12. It was redesigned for the 2017 players. Certainly you can drive it, but there is some risk involved. And that's the way it should be for a par 4 this short. That water on the left is right up against the green. So players have to make a decision here. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. So the great tee shot left him here, now his second from relatively close range. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. This now for birdie at 12.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Oh, everything going right now. That a fourth consecutive birdie. And he'll move to within 3 of the lead at 4 under par. Frank, so much focus on the back 9 here at the stadium course at TPC Sawgrass on the 17th hole with the island green. I think 13 gets lost sometimes, but the pros know this is a really good hole.
Oh, it can be disastrous too. That's, I think, what you're referring to, Rich. There's a big ridge in the middle of the screen that bisects the top side with the bottom side on the left. So even when the flag's on the left, you don't have to go directly at it, because that normally causes the problem with the wooden bulkheads down the left side and obviously the water left of that. So something on the ridge can often run down towards the left. But we have seen the odd hole-in-one here over the years.
Well, he was asking for it to sit down, but it would not comply, and that's going to wind up over the back. Now a second to this par 3. About 17 feet on this putt. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. All right, Frank, this one gets everybody's attention. The 14th, 481 yards, par 4.
Yeah, it's not just the length of this hole. Water down the left, mounds to the right. This is it. You've got to buckle up here. Tee it up. This has to be your best swing.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Frank, challenging approach shot here at the 14th.
Yeah, there's some subtle mounds in this green. One that comes in on the right, and then another one that starts to come in about 2/3 of the way down on that left side.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. That is well read. A terrific putt there to save par. And he'll stay at -3. Such a good stretch of holes coming off that difficult 14th. Now to the 470-yard par 4 15th. Again, demanding. And this tee shot, you have to be on your game. As simple as that. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Frank, once again, precision is so important as we look at this second shot to the 15th.
Yeah, you're looking at the flag here. You're looking at birdie, but if you miss, that big bunker on the left will swallow it up, and there's 2 little pop bunkers on the right. Tough to get it up and down. It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
A look at birdie here at 15.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he'll stay right where he is. We begin the final stretch here at TPC Sawgrass with the reachable 523-yard par 5 16th. More water, more bunkers, more trees, and a narrow approach. Just some of the challenges here.
We are on the precipice of a great driving exhibition. 13 for 13 off the tee. Brilliant.
That is starting right. Got to be careful over there.
Right in between clubs. Actually, I don't know if 5 wood would have got there, but that 3 wood was hit so well. And look where it landed. No way it was going to stop on the green. Unlucky.
Frank, you have to appreciate that. That is excellent technique right there to get right around gimme range. Should help him walk away with just a bogey.
No doubt. This is such a tricky green too, so that's very well done.
Up next, the short par 3 17th. It is, as you know, one of the most famous par 3s in the world. Right side of this island green protected by a small bunker, but better to be there than in the water. It's got to get legs. No, that needed much more behind it than he had got, and it comes up well short and into the hazard protecting the front of this par 3. Oh no, a second ball into the water here at 17. So now with the drop taken, this is going to be his 5th at the par 3. Trying to move on to the next hole. Now to the 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4, Frank, and another example of visual intimidation from the designer Pete Dye.
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18 give you like an optical illusion, Rick. And there's not a single fairway bunker on the right to give you something specifically to aim at. So you've got to fixate on one of those trees. This is not a hole where you want to be looking at anything other than a specific target.
Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. That will be an opening round score of 73. For the golfer we had our eye on, no other way to say it, Frank, just not a real good day out there.
It could be a short week, Rich. We can complain about the conditions and that, but look at the leaderboard. The rest of the field, they didn't have a problem.